Hey y'all, how y'all doing this morning? So I was sitting here, minding my business like I always am, but I had an enlightening moment, and I just wanted to share the message with y'all because it's for me too. Because again, I'm on this journey with y'all, and so what I have to apply or say to y'all applies to me too. You know what I'm saying? Not always in the same ways that it needs to apply to you because we're all going through something that's completely different, and some of us are just now starting. Some of us, you know how it is, the beginners, the middle, and then the ones that's been on it for a minute, and sometimes you just have to come back to the basics of where you're trying to start because you jumped over and did some other steps that you could do, and so now you got to come back to some of the basic steps that you need so that you can continue on. But what I'm leading up to is, how do you expect to achieve your goals if you haven't set them, if you don't believe in what you're trying to achieve, and if you're not even taking any steps towards it? How does that work? Because if you want your dreams to come true, if you want to set a goal that you can accomplish, but you only just think about it and you never take any action steps towards it, how can you be successful in reaching your goals? So you got to find some kind of way. Like I said, those journals, they come in handy. You got to write it down. If you don't write it down and think that you can keep it all in your head, then everything gonna get all cloudy and it's gonna get pushed to the back because you're gonna start putting other stuff in front of your goals that you feel like that's more important, which they probably really not. But it just feels that important to you because you feel like that's an obligation of something that you have to take on, when you need to think about it. Do you really need to take that on? Is that really your problem? Is it really something that you really feel like that you need to be putting more pressure on yourself to do when it's not even yours to even carry in the beginning? So you have to go back into your journal, write it down, revisit it, put it up wherever you need to. Sometimes we need visuals. You can write it down, then sometimes you got to say it, then sometimes you got to believe it, then sometimes you got to put them little sticky notes on your mirror to remind yourself, put one on your TV, at your door, whatever you got that works for you. Because again, we all do things in a different kind of way that works for us, but it works regardless of what anyone has to say. So you got to be able to reach your goals by taking action steps towards your goals, even if it's 2 steps. So if you wrote it down on Monday, because we on Thursday now, if you wrote it down on Monday, you revisited it, or you look something up on Tuesday, then on Wednesday you kind of questioned it, but then you came back to it because it's in your heart that that's something that you really want to do, but you keep fighting it. And then today, on Thursday, maybe you took an action step towards it. I don't know. I hope you did. I hope you do. But what I'm saying is, you can't succeed in achieving your goals if all you want to do is just keep thinking about them. Just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. All that thinking makes you overthink. Then when you overthink, you get overwhelmed. Then when you get overwhelmed, then the anxiety creeps in. Then that's a whole lot more stuff. Now you just like, fuck it, I don't even want to do it now. You see what I'm saying? So now you just threw your goals and your dreams down. You just threw them down. For what reason? Ain't no need. Because you can achieve what it is that you're trying to do if you just try. So, again, you got to keep trying, and you got to keep fighting for whatever it is that you want. If it's that important to you, then you got to make it happen. You can't keep giving up on. I know we, in today's society, we're all busy and we all got stuff to do. But there are times when you have to recharge and you got to rest. There are times when you have to take an off day to reset your mind. And there are times when you just got to be like, you know what? I'm just going to step out on faith, and this is what I'm doing. And you don't look back. But whatever decision you decide to do, make sure that it's in your heart and you feel like this is something that you will be okay with, and that's the right decision for you. You don't always need anybody's opinion of you making a decision for you. So if you want to meet your goals, you need to take 1 to 2 action steps towards your goals so that way you can meet them and achieve them. Because just because you have them on paper and you only think about them, and that's all you do is think about them, but you don't really believe in it, then how can it become true? So believe in yourself and what you're trying to do so that way you can make it come true. So if ain't nobody told you, I love you, I believe in you, and I believe in myself. Have a good day.